Thursday morning, 8 o'clock on this November 28th. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Stephanie Joseph.
And I'm Dan Schreck. We've got a packed 2 hours right here on ARC Rochester, our Thanksgiving holiday edition, including some advice on how to ensure your holiday travels are fun and stress-free. We're going to be joined by the spokesperson from the American Academy of Pediatrics with some travel tips if you've got some kiddos in the back seat.
And then later, we are looking ahead to the weekend and a special benefit concert being held to support Honor Flight of Rochester. We'll tell you how you can get involved.
Before all of that, we want to jump right into the show this Thursday. We're talking about the forecast because there are some areas that might see some snow showers, might be waking up to some light dustings of snow out there. I know one meteorologist in-house who is waking up to some snow this morning.
Well, it wasn't there when I left.
Well, okay. So your family's waking up to some snow this morning.
Exactly, yeah. And actually, one of our dogs, it's her first snow of the season, and I showed Dan the video. She did not want to come out of the door.
No, she was not ready to leave the house.
I'm with
Totally
her.
done with that.
Yeah, we did like the outfits, though, Marty.
Oh, yeah.
All dolled up for Thanksgiving in our puppy sweaters.
They all have their sweaters. Yes, my daughter coordinates that. I'm not much of a fashion maven, so she's the one that takes care of the fashions for the dogs. But yeah, they're set for the snow that's out there. In some areas, they're seeing it. You see on radar right now, we are seeing that snow mainly south of Rochester, mainly at higher elevations. South 5 and 20 are the places that are getting into some of that. Notice that rain snow line continues to lift a little more to the north. So maybe a story where closer to Rochester, we see at least a few snow showers try to mix in, but that snow really never has much of a chance of sticking a whole lot, little to no accumulation near Rochester, whereas some of the hilltops to the south already have seen that accumulation. Could see a little more going forward. Maybe a case where a few hilltops do get into a 1 to 2 inch range for total accumulation for what has fallen and what still is yet to fall as we go through the morning. But the main idea is a lot of this moves out as we head towards the middle of the day and as we head through the afternoon, just mainly cloudy, 38. Then we still have to keep in mind that lake effect event that'll play out off the east ends of both Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, mainly south of Buffalo up towards Watertown. One of those situations, that's going to be for Friday, Saturday, going into Sunday. So if you're traveling in those directions and are staying in those areas for a little bit of time, that's something to consider for those areas outside of the Rochester region.
Listen, I know there are a lot of people that are waiting for this snow. You've got people who've got those passes to Bristol Mountain or Holiday Valley, and they are ready to hit the slopes. So, hey, it's your turn. You get to go have fun now.
And that's it. Some seasons, Bristol is open by now. They've opened on Thanksgiving weekend in seasons past, but this year, not quite there yet.
Yeah. Any day now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marty. Appreciate it.
And speaking of the holiday, there are a lot of special events happening in your community today to help you get in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, of course, it would not be the Thanksgiving holiday without a turkey trot somewhere. 3 local communities, though, are hosting their own turkey trot races. Newark's Turkey Day race begins at 9 o'clock this morning, so in just about an hour. That's a 5-mile road run race supporting the Newark Cross Country Boosters.
Then at 9:15, Victor is holding its turkey trot. They have a 5K or 1-mile fun run. The race raises money for some amazing local charities. There is some last-minute registration that's still open for that race in Victor and the Newark race as well.
But at 10 o'clock, the oldest race in the Rochester region makes a return with the 53rd annual Webster Turkey Trot. This year's race is going to have more than 4,000 participants. 2 distances are offered, 4.4 miles and 2.5 miles.
Proceeds go to projects and services throughout Monroe County.
Have you ever done a turkey trot?
No, I've just heard of them.
Really?
Running?
You've not? Oh, is that just a no-go?
Yeah. I'll do it, but
But no.
no.
Pass?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Easy pass.
Fair enough. As for some of the local food that restaurants are whipping up across the community, they're also going to be handing out those Thanksgiving meals.
Peppermint's restaurant in Avon is offering a free dinner for pickup from 11 to 1, but they are asking that you call 226-2707 to make a reservation in advance.
In Brockport, the owner of Jimmy Z's will offer turkey dinners to the community. This is a 20-year-old tradition. Guests can dine in from 11 to 3 at Jubilee Christian Church. Reservations are required. You can either visit the church's website or call the number on your screen, 637-8530. That will secure your place.
And since it is the season of giving, we do want to mention the Pirate Toy Fund's annual toy drive kicks off tomorrow.
It sure does. That organization, as you know, collects and distributes toys for children in need. They work in combination with 100 area organizations as their partners.
Now, the fundraiser runs through December 7th at drop-off locations across our area.
Our own Chris Lopez will be live kicking it all off tomorrow morning on 13 Wham ABC beginning at 5 o'clock in the morning. This year, they are looking to reach a goal. Steph, what is it?
25,000 donated toys.
I think we can do this.
I think so,
I think
too.
we can make this happen. And with Black Friday tomorrow, it is the perfect time to pick up some toys and donate them to this amazing fund, a great organization. We know they do so much great work, and it's wonderful to see them do it year in and year out.
It truly is. And speaking of Black Friday, as you heard Dan say, great time to go out and get toys. Let's get to our poll of the day this morning, where we're asking you, what's at the top of your Black Friday list?
Ooh.
The options.
All right, the options, Steph. You've got electronics. You got clothing. Maybe some appliances, a washer, a dryer, a new
blender.
a blender.
Yeah.
Stephanie needs a blender for all those margaritas we mix up after the show.
Green smoothies?
Smoothies. Yeah, is that what they're called now? Toys. Toys is the fourth option. We want to know what you look for first. You can weigh in. Scan that QR code with your smartphone. It'll take you over to our X social media page. You can weigh in there. You can repost the poll. You can comment below the poll. And we will go over the results of that poll for you and some of the responses coming up at the end of the 9 o'clock hour.
All right, stick around. We have a lot more to get to here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we're eating a very special meal.
Good grief.
That's the hint there. And don't forget, you can watch us on the go wherever you are by streaming us on the 13 Wham YouTube channel.
We are back right after this. In a car?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Where do I
Mic
sit?
check 1 2. You
Right
can
here.
have one of those two seats.
Mic check 1 7 1 2 3
1-7.
1 5 2 3 5 9.
Winning numbers.
Mic check.
Let me see if I can turn this up. a
Why is this show not 1 hour?
We're on YouTube live right now.
Mic check. Still.
Yes.
Chris is not thankful for this Thanksgiving season.
little.
All of
YouTube
us.
people will.
Well, you were out there in the rain, too.
Where was
Yeah.
your umbrella hat?
I think it's weird if you report like that. And I don't know
I
why.
reported with a
I
hood
think-
on.
I
and my
after 8. Welcome back right here on Arc Rochester. As you can see, we're joined now by Chris Lopez and Marty Snyder for this morning's segment of Dishing It Out.
And yeah, it may be Thanksgiving, and we could be eating a traditional feast. But
Why?
Yeah, why? Why would we do that on Arc Rochester?
Fun.
But we've got this very iconic spread in front of us. It may be familiar to some of you at home, potentially.
Yeah, it would have to be familiar to people at home because I don't have, what's that? Oh, take a look.
We've got a scene. There it is.
Charlie Brown, Snoopy.
I always used to marvel.
Okay, so we've got toast,
The
and you
efficiency.
skewer it,
Yeah.
and butter it. Okay,
Without butter.
making a lot of toast.
Well, there was a lot of
This
guests.
music is gorgeous.
Plenty of toasters, too.
That's a,
Wow.
I
Look
know,
at this,
right?
look at this, okay.
I wish I was
Wow,
that
wow.
how many people are feeding here?
I
don't remember all this.
I
There
send
we
this
go.
gift. I
For
send this gift all
leftovers,
the
you know,
time.
so people can have
That's
something to take
impressive.
home. Some popcorn.
Okay.
My kernels would have been popping everywhere. Oh, just like that.
Yeah.
And what are we mixing up there? We got more toast. What? This is a lot of toast.
It is. A lot.
Trying to
Okay.
There's a lot of meal prep
And we're
for a
going to
simple
see
dinner.
both of them, right, at the Thanksgiving Day Parade?
We are.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh. That's happened to me before.
That was Chris yesterday when he tried that food.
Okay, so-
there's a sizable.
Okay,
amount of
they've got
guests.
a nice, look at this. We're getting the tablescape together.
Snoopy is the greatest cartoon character of all time.
Look at this.
You're not going to hear
Napkin
arguments
art?
from me. Yeah.
Napkin
yeah.
I
art.
like it.
Okay, so this was the iconic scene from the 1973 special. You may have seen it then or recently. It's Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
So in the short, the character Peppermint Patty invites herself, and I remember that. She did invite herself to Charlie Brown's house for Thanksgiving.
Well, since he didn't know how to cook, he called his trusty pal Snoopy to save the day, and we see what they made. It consists of toasted bread, or as we call it, toast, popcorn, pretzel sticks, and jelly beans. I'm still confused. I get it. They made it in the cartoon.
Yeah,
So that's why we're eating it?
sure.
Okay.
That's all they had available.
That's all
Exactly.
they do. All right. Is there a special order in which we're supposed to be eating this stuff?
I don't
No.
believe so.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this.
I got a sweet
rip
tooth,
into it.
So
else
we
is
tried
processed?
to toast the bread, but I guess the toaster oven in the newsroom is a little wonky.
Oh, that's a fire
It's on
hazard.
the-
We don't
It is
don't
a
plug
fire
it in. Yeah, don't
hazard,
plug it in.
isn't
It hasn't been used in years.
It gets used on a daily basis.
Really? Oh wow, I don't.
What, Ashley?
We had some trouble with it a while ago, I think.
Oh, we're gonna be playing some instrumental music here. Now, I think it's Charlie Brown music.
Pretzel?
Yay.
Is this
oh my gosh,
is this like a
Dan.
one pot thing? Are we supposed to mix all this in
Yeah,
one of the
well,
bowls?
they,
Like
I'm
all of
pretty
it?
sure they
Oh,
mix
they
it
did.
all
Yeah.
up.
Do we
Mix
separate?
it. Can we turn that's just a very loud instrumental. We appreciate the background music, but it's deafening.
Oh,
Red's my favorite.
Yeah.
Pretzels?
Like,
Share, it's
I'm a big
Thanksgiving. We need to
pretzel
share.
fan.
You know what?
we do.
right. Anyone
Can you
want
guys
to go
pass?
around, say what they're thankful for? I
Well,
can't.
obviously you can't. I can't say I can do any better.
What are you thankful for, Chris?
That's a good question. I'm thankful for my girlfriend and her daughter Kalina coming to all the way up to New York from Arizona.
Oh
My
yeah.
tongue.
Yep, and living
Oh,
here.
wait, we have another segment for this.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm jumping the gun.
Just
I'm
unhear
sorry.
that.
sorry.
I'm
Unhear
sorry.
that.
We're supposed to continue eating
okay.
this.
I feel so
Thanksgiving
impolite.
meal?
You know, we aren't sharing
Do
with
you guys
the
remember
viewers.
the
you know?
last? They're all right.
Popcorn?
But we are thankful for you
If
guys.
you're awake and watching,
Dan, can
you
you eat
deserve
these?
This
some
is a
of this.
mess.
Probably not.
Because
Somebody
it says
decided.
may contain milk, peanuts, soy,
And there's
tree
probably
peanuts.
gelatin
It
in
says
them.
May. It's probably
It says may.
probably all right.
Cut with the same stuff. Milk. Okay, peanuts.
Can I-
I've made an absolute mess
good
here.
stuff.
What's
You want to just
popcorn?
pour something there?
More here.
you guys
to share
ever
me to
had-
pour-
Also
You wanna-
seen in a lot of schools.
That's how they do it.
being served
That
to
sounds
elementary
good. Yep,
students
that's great.
before they leave for
Enough.
Thanksgiving
There we
break.
go.
Didn't know that. The special used to air each year on CBS, but in recent years, it moved to strictly Apple TV. But I thought it wasn't making a return this year.
no.
I think it was making a return to CBS. Ashley, just double check that for me. Okay, I think it
The
is
pink
back.
ones are golden.
The green ones.
I think it's a great combination when you
Do you
put
remember?
Really?
Yeah.
You guys at home. See it?
You know, if we're doing this, I feel at Christmas.
Don't they?
What'd you do?
You try the green ones?
Margie said the green ones taste like a cleaning product, and
And
so
do
I
they?
tasted the green
Yeah.
ones.
Don't they?
Little Windexy.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
gotta be
I
it.
feel like the black ones have that taste. At first it's cinnamon and then
Do you remember watching this as a
Licorice,
kid?
yeah.
I don't care. Keep scrolling.
What
Any
is this chaos
traditions
going
you
on here
had
today?
growing up on Thanksgiving, you guys?
Any what?
Traditions?
Oh,
Was
traditions?
this a tradition of yours?
No.
Yeah, what do we have for traditions? Just always did family dinner. Just
Yeah.
always getting together as family.
Yeah.
my mom was
As we're
serious
doing
about
today,
prep.
so.
Yeah.
Daughter's in town from college this year, so getting family together later today.
And
We're-
I mean, this is like we were our work family Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We have our dinners in the refrigerator, the real ones. So
Getting the notes wrapped. She doesn't want to
Wrap the
hear us.
leftovers.
She wanted us to bring this food out here.
Wow.
Stick around. We've got
Yes,
more to
Mom.
come out of Arc Rochester, including when we come back, what's trending now. We're back after this. Don't yell at us. No, yet.
No.
Yeah, see, you didn't do the bread, so don't tell me to try it and selling it like a, something delicious until you've eaten it.
is.
All right,
back.
it's time to see what's trending now right here on Arc Rochester.
Let's jump right into some stories that have people talking this morning.
All right, we're going to start things off with a very divisive story. Is it really? This is a question. Is it thanks or thangs for Thanksgiving?
Sure.
Okay. So we're going to pose this. Just hear us out. Have you ever wondered if you're saying the word Thanksgiving wrong? Well, according to a recent study, there are a lot of people saying it differently.
I think that's pretty accurate. Linguistics, linguists
Linguistics.
found that people say it one of two ways. So Thanksgiving with an emphasis on the prefix thanks.
A doctor of words. That's what a linguisticist is.
Others kick the K and rattle off Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
See, I don't think, no, I don't like it. It's Thanksgiving. Thanks.
You know, if you have a bit of a twang,
Lose
Thanksgiving.
it.
For Thanksgiving.
No, for 365 days a year, so you can say Thanksgiving properly. The study found that 74% of people across the U.S. emphasize the give. Only 16% stress the thanks.
Research.
So, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Wait,
I feel
what?
like
Who's-
I emphasize the giving.
I'm sorry.
The study says that more people say Thanksgiving instead of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
And-
So you guys technically are in the lesser population.
Yeah, but certainly not wrong, because I'm pretty sure there's only one way to spell it, and it's in the dictionary.
Okay.
Come at me.
Researchers found that the results are very consistent with how umbrella can be said umbrella or umbrella. I don't think I did that well. I can umbrella
Do
instead
that
of
for
umbrella.
us. I don't hear it.
Umbrella.
Ashley, can you do it?
Umbrella, umbrella, umbrella.
So we're going back to the emphasis on the wrong syllable, the Best Buy or Best Buy.
I didn't make the story.
Listen, I didn't say you made the story. This is how we operate on Thanksgiving,
Yes.
people. Let's turn to another Thanksgiving story, maybe one that is less stressful.
All right, this is officials in Utah are asking people to keep their turkeys out of the salt water. So according to,
Go
I
ahead.
don't know, salt water? According to
listen.
beach officials, home chefs have been putting their turkey into public saltwater beaches, trying to brine them.
Uh-huh.
This is scary.
Well, yeah, yeah, because, listen, no one wants to be going for a family stroll on the beach and see a bunch of tied-up turkey floating off into the,
Yeah,
in
and
the
it's-
bay. That's gross. No. Here's, okay, Steph, can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
This is what you use another cooler at
Okay,
home
here
for.
we go with the
To
coolers.
brine your turkey.
What?
Famed for its salinity level, ranging from 2 to 9 times higher than the ocean. Utah's Great Salt Lake has a reputation for being the place to go. Drop off the holiday main course. Let it take a bath before you bring it home and cook it.
State park officials say that this is extremely unsafe. They say that the lake's salt content is, quote, too high for a brine, and the waves can be very strong. So there's a chance you may just lose your turkey.
Listen, something tells me people who are doing this, if they lose their turkey, okay, we'll get another one, we'll manage. Because
What day are you going?
listen, what day are you tying up your turkey?
Well, you gotta
It's all
defrost
ridiculous.
it if you put it in the freezer.
True.
So
Well, do you defrost it before you throw it in the ocean? I think that's a fair question.
Well, oh, we'll talk later.
I would say you throw it in frozen.
Because it's all about the salt water. So it's depending on what water you may use, the temperature at which you may have to defrost it could be different. I
Yes.
think. So
But, I mean, the ocean's going to be, everybody's turkey in that neighborhood's going to be around the same temperature.
I'm more so
while
worried
it's
about
bathing.
people who might want to take a dip in. Like it's a little unsafe. Although it's a little cold too, but it's Utah, so I don't really know what their winter.
Not worried about algae, you're worried about salmonella. All right, another story, holiday-related story. Target has given Kris Kringle a makeover, and some viewers, she told me I had to say it, some viewers are calling him Daddy Claus. Have you seen this commercial?
I haven't actually.
You haven't? Do we have the full commercial?
Oh.
Yes, we've got it. Well, this isn't the... Well, I guess this is one of them. Okay.
I don't see the need. Like maybe if you want to make him a bit more modern, you put him in a different outfit. The look is okay, but the beard is everything. You need to have like. I like that, right? I like that he's driving. You have a modern sleigh.
Okay. All right. So, What's that say?
The Silver Fox.
There was something else there. The
Well-
Silver Fox Santa was seen in a red Ford Bronco, listening to Born to Be Wild and wearing a tight-fitting red sweater.
As you see there, the company even released 2 other commercials titled, quotes, "He's hot, but these Target turkey deals are hotter." And another, quote, "Chris from Target," where he is seen bicep curling. I don't know
What?
if that's what we're taking a look at here, but...
Maybe, who knows? Target says they will be releasing a total of 9 commercials.
Oh,
so
there he is.
Listen, if you're waiting with bated breath for more, they're on the way. Chris, the character, is sticking around, it sounds like. People on social media are applauding this decision by Target, saying it's edgy and they call it witty. I got some thoughts. Okay, listen. So the first commercial, I get the appeal. Oh, it's a sexy Santa. I get it. Every subsequent commercial after that, I wasn't feeling it.
Well,
I
you're
don't think it
creating
did it.
a connection to the character. You want to know more. You want to know about, what he's doing in the Target, who he is.
I mean, he's Chris K.
Yes, but like to Target. What is he to Target?
Yeah.
Not your ordinary Santa.
No. I think he's just on payroll. I think he's just a salaried employee.
That's for sure.
That's what I
yeah.
think.
I like the sweater though. I might have to get me one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know where to get it. Target. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, it's our holiday favorites with our boss. Yeah, our boss.
We're back after this. Oh, I don't like the orange.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check. That looks perfect.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Ed,
Ed, talk to us. She can't hear you. We'll relay the message.
Am I upside down
You're
for you
upside.
guys?
Yes, you're upside down.
How
Like a
do
bat.
I fix that?
We
'Cause I
don't
wanna be on
know.
TV. Huh?
We don't know.
do you have your camera at home flipped a certain way? Maybe you have to flip it over.
That's hilarious. Okay, I can do it. It's my work one. I've never done
Yeah, that's
we
it.
go.
Okay.
Okay, tell him
That works.
we're coming to him soon.
Okay, we're coming to you
Is that going to
soon.
be it?
So just
Do
Yeah.
another 90 degrees.
yeah.
You need to do another 90
a bit
degrees.
more.
Can you see me?
Mic
okay?
check.
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Good Thursday morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us here on Arc Rochester. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Dan Schratt.
And I'm Stephanie Joseph. We've still got a lot more to get to here on Arc Rochester, but we do want to jump right into this special holiday edition of Arc Rochester.
We sure do. We are joined once again by meteorologist Marty Snyder and Chris Lopez because this morning we asked a very special guest to call into the show to ask us some holiday-themed questions.
Yeah, and we are joined now via Zoom by our boss and
upside
news
down
director
about this
here at
idea,
13
guys.
Webs.
I
Hi,
have no
Ed.
idea why this is
Ed
happening.
Vitaccio. Looks like we are having a few just technical difficulties
No, this is
as
perfect.
things go.
Live
Keep
from
it
Australia.
the way it is. I love it. Yeah.
It's
Down
Australia,
under.
yeah.
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 I think because of
All right,
the mood
well-
that you were having, I think I'm going to just not be on camera for this. But listen, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. How are you?
And listen, you upside down though. It's we
Yeah.
kind of love it.
It's
was amazing.
authentic.
You
It's
just
kinda
gotta
great.
keep turning the camera. It's okay.
No, I would
did-
just keep it upside down.
No, Dan.
It's authentic.
It's authentic. That's what I'm
It
saying.
is, listen, this is an authentic moment, and I have no idea why, but I will try to do it. There you go.
There we go.
There I am.
Beautiful.
All,
Open it.
all blurred out and everything, upside down. Now, if my kids are watching, as I asked them to do, they are going to be dying laughing right now. So this is fantastic.
I mean, that's all we did throughout this commercial break, as you tried to fix that, and it was,
It was
struggle
working.
city.
It was working when you were turning it.
It was, but now it's not. So, I'm going to turn it off. It's driving me crazy. All right. So,
Okay.
anyhow. Hey, so listen. So, speaking of authentic moments, this is an authentic moment. This is live TV.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. So, I'm turning the tables on you guys, and I'm going to ask all of you questions about the holidays. And these are some questions that actually our HR manager, Danielle, helped come up with, which I thought was a really cool idea. She's newer to our station. I should say our multi platform content center. Can you tell we're writing reviews this week?
Yeah, right.
And so here we go. So it's going to be like a lightning round, and we're going to go. We're going to start this one, obviously, ladies first, since we are graced with Stephanie today, and then we'll go, and then you all can go maybe from left to right. Then we'll do Chris, Marty, and then Dan will finish up for each one of these. Ready? So here we go.
All right.
These are questions about the holidays, and it's kind of a lightning round, so you have to answer as quickly as possible. And then if we want to elaborate at the end of the question, we can. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. What song is the most played on your holiday playlist? Stephanie.
It probably would have to be Mariah Carey, like "All I Want for Christmas." Yeah.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got to be Jingle Bell theme. Jingle bells.
Jingle Bells by one particular artist.
and who's
And
that?
the artist is?
An artist.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
I like that. So for me, it's I can't think of the name of the artist's name, but it goes, "It's the holiday season."
Holiday season and Santa Claus is coming
Yeah,
to
that's,
town.
for whatever reason, that's
Peppermint
mine.
stick
All right.
roll. Same
What's
thing?
your favorite holiday movie, Stephanie?
I was asked this yesterday, and I went with the Santa Claus series. I will watch any of those movies anytime.
Got you.
Home Alone 2.
Ooh. I can't even think of the holiday movie.
Oh my gosh.
You know, me and movies.
Hear that sleigh, Santa's on his way. Hip hip hooray for Christmas vacation. No,
that would be a good one.
National
Yes,
Lampoon's
yes, okay.
Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation.
Thank you for saving me.
That's number one.
It's got to be a comedy.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
so good. So good. That's mine.
So for me, we grew up watching this. It's like there's a movie that has like Rosemary Clooney and Bing Crosby. I think it might be called Holiday Inn. Have you ever
Yes.
seen that? Or like
Yeah.
White Christmas? It's one of those two. I can't
If you're
remember the name
burdened
of it, but
down
it's-
with trouble,
like-
some you
yes.
can. Da-da-da.
Right.
Dan with the pipes.
Don't be
one of
late.
those.
I know, right?
And come to Holiday
Yeah.
Inn.
Well,
Yeah, honestly.
There you go.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Keep going.
Okay, here we go. What's your favorite cold weather or holiday drink, Stephanie?
Okay, so I went to school in Boston. You couldn't tell us anything. We were having ice drinks all year round. So it would probably have to be an ice drink from Starbucks. I love a series of them. They have this praline one, they have a creme brulee one, and a sugar cookie one. If it's a latte, some cold foam, I'm there.
Oh, she got money.
Look at that.
Not
Chris?
really.
That sounds good. Chris?
Rum Hottie Toddy.
Ooh.
There you go.
4 shots.
Wow.
4 shots.
Okay. Marty?
You know what? For me, I'm just plain black coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It's hot.
for the
It's hot.
holidays?
It works. It
Not
does.
even
that's
like
the
dash of
celebratory drink.
eggnog.
Does a trick.
Every day.
Then you put some
Okay.
whipped cream on top of it.
Me
Okay.
every day.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. All
that's-
right.
I'm a plain guy. You know me.
I know. I feel
Easy to
like
please.
I feel like there's a lot more adventure that we just don't hear about because black coffee. It just doesn't seem like it fits.
Well, these are HR questions, so I'm keeping it clean.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna go with the hot toddy though, and listen, make it a quad.
Rum or whiskey? Or what kind of spirit do you like in
I don't know. I don't. Whatever gets me lit quickest.
whiskey?
So just and people who know me know this. We have a tradition here on Christmas Eve. It's something that I learned from other members of my family. But I make a homemade eggnog with rum. That's with a little bit of rum, but mostly whiskey. And I love the heavy cream. It's so decadent and it's so good. But yeah, so I'm with you all.
And we
There you go.
have 30 seconds left. Can we get 2 more questions?
Yeah. Ice
Lightning.
skating or sledding? Quickly. Ice skating or
Neither.
sledding? Okay.
I've never
Ice
tried
skating.
them.
Sledding with a cafeteria tray.
Sledding.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. And one more thing. Let's see. Dress up or dress comfy for the holidays? I like that one to finish with.
I love to dress up, but dress comfy.
Comfy.
Yeah, comfy. Suit at work. Got to get out of
Yeah.
it when I go home.
Nah, when I go home, I have a suit, but it's a pajama suit. So
I
With
want
the
to see
footsies.
that.
Yeah.
with the footsies, yes, they are footsies. It's got a bow tie too. It's
Oh,
nice.
there you go. I
It's
like
really
it.
nice.
Stylish.
Please.
Ed Pataccio, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving.
You got me
See
turned
ya.
upside down.
Bye. Hey, don't go anywhere if you're watching us at home or on the go on YouTube. Ark Rochester returns. Marty's going to have his Thanksgiving forecast.
And another reminder, don't forget you can watch us on the go wherever you're streaming on YouTube, a 13 Web YouTube channel page.
Stick around. We're back after this.
Welcome back. We're joined once again by meteorologist Marty Snyder and, of course, Chris over there as we continue to track your holiday forecast and what we can expect to see as the day goes on.
Yeah.
Still got that snow out there, the rain for some, kind of a split forecast for different areas depending on where you are.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we can pull up the wham cam. We've been in here for the past, we're nearing hour number 4, or the start of hour number 5. I want to see what it looks like outside. We're in a building where we don't have lots of windows, and we constantly tell people in the morning, hey, you know, you're waking up, you're heading for the front door. We got no idea what it
But you
looks
can't
like
see
in
it.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. I want to. So we're gonna work on getting that wham cam up. But
I can
people-
tell you, it was rainy.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's
we
exactly
did
it.
see that.
It's,
You were out
it's
in
a, it's a
It was
bit
rainy.
messy
It
out
was
there.
gloomy. Streets were wet. Yeah, just a rainy morning.
Some areas, light dustings of snow.
A little bit of
Yeah.
snow for some places. Yeah, my house, we had some snow in
What?
the hills.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
He's
Dog
got,
saw
he's got
snow
to
for
show
the
you
first time.
Binky in a minute going for a little walk in the snow or not wanting
need
to
to show
go.
All the dogs were out in the snow, and one did not want to go outside.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
her first snow, and she was not having
Which is
it.
fair.
That would
Yeah.
be me.
Fair.
And it's not going to be a huge amount that we're going to see today. Actually, in Rochester, I think this is pretty much it. It's mainly rain that we're going to see. But the areas of the south have seen that accumulation. And, mainly in the 30s for highs. Just kind of a cool afternoon for us. We're going to lose what's left of this. But there's a look at the radar, and you can see that little bit of a north-south split. Near Rochester, a little bit more rain, but you can see how that snow line is creeping northward. So at least a few more areas getting into some of that snow today. But not really much additional accumulation on top of what already has been seen for those areas to the south. Not a huge deal, but something just to coat the ground a little bit for those areas south of Rochester.
Now let me ask. Okay, it's 6:45 tonight. We've wrapped up dinner. The pumpkin pie is back in the fridge. Nobody ate any of it again this year. It's my recipe. I've got to work on it.
Oh no.
What are we looking like for anybody who's heading out during the evening hours? We've got a long commute home.
Yeah.
Or maybe we want to head out because we have to be back in town by tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, and that's looking all right. During the evening looks all right. We'll probably drop down below freezing, so that's something to keep in mind. Roads may slicken up, but here's your view outside, Dan. Just that low cloud cover. You can see it just enveloping the tops
I
of some
wish
of the
I'd
buildings
never
downtown.
asked for it.
I was
I
thinking
want
the same
yesterday.
thing.
It's just
Sunshine.
depressing.
It's just there.
Yeah.
But you mentioned for the longer term, the one thing I'm concerned about is a much longer term. So folks who are, say, traveling more of a distance, going through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you're heading out towards Watertown, if you're headed south of Buffalo, those are the places that we're going to see that long term.
effect.
Yeah, the lake effect's going to play out. It may miss Rochester, but those areas are really going to see a lot of snow, and it may be enough to, get some people snowed in some cases. So if you don't want to be at Grandma's house for the whole weekend,
Yeah. Plan
get
accordingly.
out, get out later today and you'll be safe, but then Friday it kind of ramps up in those areas.
That's good advice. Now, I know we were talking just a few minutes ago, areas where they want this snow very badly. Bristol, one of them. Holiday Valley, Kissing Bridge. Is Kissing Bridge even around anymore? I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's another ski resort.
Yeah, ski place, yeah.
Okay.
We're getting
One place I've
weird
never
looks by saying Kissing Bridge in here. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
yeah, it's,
but I'm sure those people want to get out there. They're looking for some fresh powder. It's about time.
And we got to cool down some of those nights. We haven't had those cold nights where they can make the snow.
Exactly.
So that's
Yeah,
been
not so
tough.
cold,
And it's
cold.
going to be marginal for some of these upcoming nights where it's not really going to be cold enough to really. It's going to be below freezing, but not down into that ideal range where they can really make a whole lot of snow.
All right.
But at
I'm
least
looking
no
for
snow
cold
melts.
powder.
Cold powder?
There you go.
Fresh
100%.
cold powder?
I'm waiting for
Are
the
you
cold
a skier?
powder. Nope.
Can you ski?
Nope.
Have you skied?
Nope.
Do you
I'm
want
willing
to
to try.
Possibly.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
I'm
Let's
open
do
to
it.
trying 100%.
Yeah?
You ever seen
I
Emily in
smell an
Paris?
Arc Rochester segment.
Uh-oh.
I say we all get out there. We get our best little outfits on, our ski lodge suits. Is that what they're called? Ski suits?
I don't know. I've never skied.
Suits, yeah.
And we go skiing. We go
How
skiing.
about snowboarding? I
Yeah.
tried snowboarding for the
Yep,
first
I
time.
wanna
Not for me.
I want
That
to try
was-
that.
No.
It's a challenge.
I
It was a
can't do
challenge.
that.
I could
Like skateboarding.
skateboard, but snowboard,
I
that's...
can
You're
fake my way on the skis.
turning with the front, right? Skateboard's turning with the back. Snowboard's
Yeah.
turning with the front,
Whatever
right?
it was, the snowboard, I was having a hard time with
okay.
it. I was having a really hard time with
All
it.
right, that's good to know. I want to try.
I ended up landing
No.
on my backside a few times, and that hurt.
Oh,
See, injury.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't go anywhere. 8:44, a lot more when we come back. Some travel tips if you're heading out with the kiddos.
Stick around. Arc Rochester is back right after this.
When I found the bag of popcorn, the first thing I thought, I think I might put it down and not come back. Good
how are
morning.
you?
Can you just do a
Happy
quick
Thanksgiving.
mic check for us? Just count to 5.
Good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at you. Clean.
Yes, will do.
Oh,
Kitten.
I was
It's
just saying.
there was food all over it and it's sticky.
That's my purse? Is that okay? There was a phone right here.
Welcome back, 8:46 this Thursday, and as we gather to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday, some of us are piling into the car, boarding the plane, and traveling with the kiddos.
And while it can be a fun adventure, there is some stress that can come along with long-distance traveling.
Sure is. This morning we're sitting down with spokesperson for the American Academy of Pediatrics. We know her, Dr. Elizabeth Murray. She's got some tips to make sure we have a smooth travel day out there.
We can hope. Hopefully you're already at your destination.
Yes.
So welcome to the people who are visiting Rochester who are watching this morning.
Yes, Dr. Murray's going to help you get home and be happy when you arrive.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So let's dive right in. We know we've got 80 million people traveling this holiday season, record-breaking numbers, pre-pandemic numbers.
Yeah.
So pretty incredible. Most of them in the car.
Yeah.
What do moms and dads need to know?
Well, let's think about the littler kids, because they're the ones who are usually going to struggle the most, so the preschool age children. And so kind of planning before you go. You know, is this your first child's experience sleeping in a pack and play? Maybe do that for a couple nights at home. You know, we've got plenty of other holidays this season to travel, so if you're already at your destination, try this one next time. But, you know, practicing in that new environment a little bit before you go. And then certainly have the child, you know, kind of participate in the planning. We know things like the Museum of Play, they have reciprocals at other children's museums in other cities, you know, so kind of talk to your child about, are there other things we can do when we're there, and then help them plan it. You know, maps still do exist. You can print out a map and kind of plan your journey a little bit so they can start to have some understanding about the trip they're about to take.
That is true, and I honestly, I'm a true believer. That's how you see a lot of hidden gems across the state, across the country, wherever you are, at some of those roadside stands that you wouldn't normally stop at. But if you print out a map, if you look at a map, you can plan it all out.
Yeah, and again, if there's stops along the way, you have more things to look forward to. You have breaks, you're going to need breaks.
Yes.
That's for sure. I mean, even myself, I recently took a road trip. I was getting a little fussy for the littler ones. What's the best sort of way to keep them occupied, or even if they're hungry, what should they snack on?
It's all about the snacks. I mean, if you're in your car, it's probably full of goldfish at this point anyways. But yeah, you know, if there's a favorite snack, this can be a treat opportunity. Certainly they make a lot of great toys. Like there's all sorts of wonderful coloring books that use water pens, and then they dry off and you can reuse them. But if it's a little water gets on something, it's not like you're getting a marker on your car. You know, so some new treats, some things that are going to kind of distract them for a period of time, sticker books, things like that, that you can throw in a backpack that are new to them, because that will hold your interest a little bit longer.
So when we're doing that, don't involve the kids in the newer part of the, make those be a surprise for when we're on the road?
You can, it depends. It depends on your child's personality and mood.
Okay.
You know, if there's something that you really know that they want, you can surprise them with it. But if you're, you know, kind of need their advice about what is something they were interested in looking at or trying.
I just know there are a lot of parents who wind up showing up at Grandma and Grandpa's house and they've got 9 satchels of just the toys, because who knows what Johnny and Sally are going to want to play with today.
Yeah, but usually grandparents do a pretty good job of having some stuff for the grandkids too.
Very
That's
true.
For sure. And in terms of how often, I guess, breaks should be, because we all know that we need them, I guess it depends on the distance, but how often would you recommend?
Again, it kind of depends on the temperament of your child and when you're traveling. You know, some people choose to kind of travel through the night so their child can sleep more, and if that works for you, that's great. Just make sure that the drivers are awake and able to drive through the night. And so in that case, you're looking at what does the driver need to stop. But, you know, I think, again, if they're in diapers, if they're not in diapers, if they're toilet training, you have to kind of plan all of that out. So make sure that the throughway stops are available to you.
That's good advice right there. For everybody, even if you don't have kids, make sure there's a throughway stop available. For those heading out to airports that are flying, because we're seeing some pretty high numbers, millions there as well. Any advice for parents of little ones when you're doing the whole boarding the plane thing?
Yeah, they always say, you know, people with young children, board first. No way.
I don't get
board
that.
last. You know, if you have multiple adults, send one adult in, kind of get things positioned, and then run that child around as much as you possibly can until it's time to get on the plane.
Yeah, that is good advice. That is good advice. I always found that curious, that they call, let's put the most rambunctious ones, or the ones with the most energy, on the plane first.
Yeah.
And then we work around them. So that's very good. Doc, for somebody sitting at home who says, okay, I've got young ones on the way, or I'm going to be a first-time grandparent soon, I need to brush up. Where can they go to learn all of this?
healthychildren.org, and I think we've got a link in the website that we'll put out there as well.
Yeah.
Boom, right there. Dr. Elizabeth Marie, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. And we will post all of this information and much more on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this Thursday morning.
Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're taking a look back in time.
We're back on the other side of the break.
It's time to go into the archives here on Arc Rochester and take a look back in time at some memorable moments.
And since it's Thanksgiving, we thought this would be a fun time to take a look at some parade fails from years past, most of which included those big and beloved balloons.
Okay, so we have a compilation of some very memorable ones that we're about to watch here.
All right. Up first. How could we forget about Barney? The year 1997. 1997. Yes, Barney out there on the streets during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Oh my gosh, it was gruesome, people.
Oh, no.
It was gruesome.
Oh, look at this candy cane.
We've got a candy cane here. It looks like we're going to hit a street pole.
Tree?
Oh, we dodged the street pole, but now we're making our way for the trees. Boom, pop.
Oh my goodness.
Pop goes the candy cane.
You know, I thought that might be a little bit louder than it was. Yeah. But I guess not.
I mean, they're not.
It's not just one.
It's not. They're not made out of typical balloon material. What are we looking at here?
This is another shot of it.
Oh, I don't like that angle. That one's too difficult.
Oh my
Oh no!
goodness.
What happens to Spider-Man? I don't remember what year this one was, but it looks like it's newer. Oh, he just got a tear in the arm. His bicep,
Oh no.
people.
Oh no.
That's not good. Not
I'm thinking
good
of this
at
morning
all.
when like Bluey had to be repaired.
Yeah, we got to
But
get a
he's doing
tourniquet
okay.
and stop that bleed.
Oh gosh. Oh,
Let's-
you
oh,
can
no,
look
he's
at
going
that.
down.
It's a huge gash.
I
right
know.
there.
He hit the tree.
Oh.
That's what happens. I feel. Oh no, who's that?
Oh, I don't even.
Oh, that was the Hershey's Quick Bunny.
Oh god.
That is the Hershey's Quick Bunny.
Oh no. Oh my
Or
goodness.
Nesquik. I don't know who
I
that
feel like
is.
I know this face. Oh no.
Ooh.
Didn't stand a chance.
Do you know that face anymore?
No.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look, we've got the home video from 1993. Same accident, different angle. Here he goes. Boom.
Down.
Face flattened.
Palm.
You know, it's if I'm one of the balloon wranglers, because each one of these things, you've got hundreds of people.
Oh, I know what
With
this
these
is from.
things.
It's a storybook. The terrible, no good monster.
Yeah, where the wild things are, and
Oh.
that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Again, 1993. Sonic did not have a good year. Look at his face. Oh.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh
my
no,
God,
Frosty!
His head.
His whole head came off.
Oh my goodness.
Do
you think
this
it's
is
put together
gory.
with Velcro or something?
Let me ask, when you're out there and you've got kids, do you cover their eyes when they see a sight like this? What do you do?
I don't
How do you shield them from this? And it's just
Yeah.
getting worse. It's not getting better.
Yeah.
Where's Superman when you need him?
Yeah.
Nobody's in there fixing it.
Trying to help out Spider-Man, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's struggling in the parade as well.
Oh goodness.
This is a worm. A little glowworm.
It seems like things are going.
Oh, no, that's the building.
Oh,
You're
no.
not going to fit through the doorway.
Oh.
You had to try, didn't
Even
you?
the person in the video. Oh.
You just had to try.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's making a turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
it's
Oh,
the
I think we
eyes
might.
for
I
me.
think we might be going too
Oh.
fast.
Just a tad. Do you see the people running below? Like,
Yeah.
did they get tangled up or something?
I mean, they're all holding down ropes.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he is deflating. Look at his face.
Just a tad.
It's looking saggy.
Oh, yeah. You can see it. Closer
Yeah,
look.
that's not good.
Garfield? Oh, no.
Oh,
He didn't stand a
there
chance
he goes.
either.
No.
You know, he eats everything.
You know,
so.
lay off the lasagna, my friend. America's pasta-loving, Emmy-winning Garfield. Did you hear that?
Really?
Yeah, Garfield's got an Emmy. Where's Ark Rochester's Emmy?
Man. Oh, no.
Oh. Well, that's
They don't
not
even
good.
look like they're walking yet.
Is this Thanksgiving, though?
Might just be a
I feel like
parade
this would be a
there.
4th of July parade.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's George. Did you see George Washington there in the background, too?
No.
Mini George
What?
Washington. We'll have to play it back.
Yeah.
We'll play it back. You'll like it. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on Ark Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
We're back right after this. Thursday morning. It's 9:01 on this November 28th. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there watching us. Thanks for joining us here on Arc Rochester. I'm Stephanie Joseph.
And I'm Dan Schrack. Still a lot more to come this morning right here on Arc Rochester, including we're taking a closer look at country music superstar Martina McBride's new competition show, Second Chance Stage. We'll tell you where you can watch it starting today.
And then later, we will be going over the results to our poll of the day. This morning, we asked you what's at the top of your Black Friday list. Your options, Dan?
Electronics, clothing, appliances, or toys. So here's how you play this game. Grab that smartphone, scan that QR code. It's going to take you over to our X social media page. You weigh in on this poll, comment below the poll, repost the poll, and then we'll go over the results of this poll coming up at the end of the 9 o'clock hour.
But let's first turn things back to Thanksgiving, in particular, giving you a check of the conditions and forecast today. We're joined now, of course, by meteorologist Marty Snyder with more. A lot of people, at least here, having a rainy commute if they are heading out, but there's some snow in other areas.
Yeah, kind of a split scenario for us. Yeah, near Rochester, a lot of it's been in the form of rain. We've been above freezing by a little bit, but there have been some communities south that have seen at least some snow accumulation overnight. And it's a story where I think temperatures will stay above freezing. So for those areas that have seen that snow, and you can see that little bit of a north-south split there, that's going to be a case where a lot of that is going to be in the process of at least melting going through the day today. It's going to be that really slushy type of accumulation.
Can I ask a question here?
Yeah, what's up?
So we've got the gray and white and the green. What's happening in those areas of peachy pink?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a mix. That's right on that borderline. Probably not a lot of freezing rain, but I think it's just one of those things with the algorithm with the computer where it's just so close such a close call between the rain and snow. It's likely hitting on some of the lower elevations down towards Penyan area. So
Did you just ask for a key for this?
No, I said use the key.
Where is it?
It's right there. Light
See it up
to
on the top
heavy.
there? It's like an eye test.
Yeah, use the key. Where's the key? Yeah, okay. We need glasses. We should increase the size of that key.
Okay.
I think that's the key to
suggest
weather success here, is allowing people to actually see it. But then, listen, I feel like we're at that point in the season where, we're kind of due for all of this at this point.
Yeah, and that's it. We're way overdue, as you know, and that kind of leads into the second part of the conversation. If we have a chance, I think I have the graphic pulled up there. No, maybe I don't. Well, I was going to talk about, I could just verbalize it, that longer term with that lake effect that continues to play out or will continue to play out through the weekend. So it's just kind of this little minimal accumulation for a few places this morning. But south of Buffalo, up towards Watertown, those areas just due east of both of our Great Lakes. Those are the ones that are going to see that significant snow from Friday, Saturday into Sunday. So for folks who might be traveling, maybe going up to see family towards Watertown or the North Country or areas down towards south towns of Buffalo or south of Buffalo, those places, if you stay there too long, you may get stuck.
Well, and
it's that amount of snow it's going to be seen.
I mean, I would imagine there's some people out there who say, I guess I have to take an extra week off of work.
That's one way of looking at it.
I'm stuck at the Thanksgiving house still.
Or it could provide for a pretty good
This is
argument
true.
at the family table, too.
This is true. In which case, I don't think anyone would be stuck. We'd all be running as fast and as quickly as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
But something to consider for those areas, for folks who are traveling a little farther away, not so much for the Rochester area, but going through the weekend for those plans to come back. It may be a little more difficult through those more favored lake effect bands, the places that usually see that really heavy feet of snow. Those are the places that are going to be seeing it, not so much for Rochester.
Certainly good advice because, Steph, I know you followed this for several days leading up to the holiday.
Yeah.
Record-breaking travel numbers.
Yes.
So we've got a lot of people out there on the roads, in the air, all going in different directions, and they all want to be there by a specific time, and they all need to be back home by a specific time.
That's right.
So it's, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, it's going to be a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's one of those days, you take
For
the
the
back
holidays.
roads, try to stay away from the crowds.
That's it.
I never like crowds. I mean, not that anyone really likes crowds, but I'm the type I just
Avoid.
keep me away from everyone.
Okay.
Let's just have a conversation with a couple of people. I don't need a whole crowd.
Our little Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, I went after work to the grocery store yesterday because I wasn't going to be able to get it this morning.
Just for you saying that, my anxiety just went like that.
So I walked in there. It took, 8 minutes to get to that bag of popcorn. When I finally, part of it
8
was because I
minutes.
didn't know where they kept the popcorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when I finally got the popcorn, I thought to myself, okay, I still got 3 more items on this list.
Yeah.
Do I just put this down and say, nope, we're not doing this tomorrow?
Just go to the convenience store or the gas station
That's
and get a few
exactly.
things.
You guys don't have jelly beans laying around from last year, do you?
Not last year.
I know.
Oh, goodness.
No,
Yeah,
these
I've-
ones were fresh.
Yeah, they're
I've given
great.
up on that. It's all app for me.
Yeah.
Just put it in on the app, drive up there, type in the space that you're in. And
Yeah.
I can't do
In the
it.
trunk, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
have-
can't do crowds.
I have a thing about quality. I like to look at the peppers. I like to look at the strawberries and make sure, because you never know
Oh, yeah.
what person you'll get.
But will you go on a day like yesterday?
Oh,
Would you go to the
definitely not.
grocery store then?
I
No.
have some frozen meals back home sometimes, just in case I can't make it to the store one week, can't meal prep in time.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing.
No? I'm
No.
right there with you. I think a lot of people are. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester, including when we're coming back. We are sharing our gratitude with you.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go or wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel right now. Stick around. We're back after this.
So did you go home with Arizona the cat?
No.
Welcome back, 9:09, 9:10 this Thanksgiving morning, which means today especially we are expressing our gratitude and giving thanks for things in our lives.
And we thought it'd be nice to invite, of course, our friends, Marty and Chris, here with us this morning to talk about gratitude.
Yeah, so we're going to dive right in. We've got some questions here. We will be asking you and we will be asking each other because we want to know what people are thankful for.
Yeah.
That's what this holiday is supposed to be all about. It's not just the food, Lopez.
All right. Gotcha.
All right.
Although
so
that is an important element.
It is.
Yes.
I mean, I would
For
say
which
it's
we're
the
thankful.
most important element. Yes, exactly. All right. So here are the rules. We each have the same lists of.
This is for something different.
Got rules to being thankful for.
We're just talking about what we're thankful for.
I thought they were questions.
No.
I was excited.
stick
I'm not gonna
around.
lie.
Daniel!
Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Chris Lopez, what are you?
Are those real questions?
No. What are you most thankful for?
Definitely my girlfriend and her daughter, Kalina, Brittany Faulkner and Kalina Faulkner, showing up, living with me, traveling from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way here to Rochester. Then you have Bo, the Australian cattle dog, and Tiny Tim, the cat.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
What about the goats?
The goats are in Mount Morris. Thankful for them too. Beebs and Fudge. Yes.
We need to meet
I kind of
them.
want the story behind the names.
Yeah.
Beebs and Fudge. Beebs is an easy one. Better Biev. There's a boxer. Beebs was a stillborn goat. Fought her way back to living.
Wow.
Better Biev was fighting that weekend. I called her Better Biev. My girlfriend obviously didn't like that, so I was like, Beebs something. I don't know.
Well, that's a great
Yeah.
And
story.
what about
like that.
Fudge?
Fudge, I think, was like a registered dairy goat. So she had a name when my girlfriend bought her, and it was
wow.
Fudge is short for Fudgesicle.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
I like
All
that.
right.
Yep.
All
Good
right.
names.
Marty,
Yes.
what are you thankful for?
Oh, many things. I think family, having my family all together this year. My daughter's home from college, so she's able to make it back home. Health, just having health. You know, I got
a good one.
Big birthday coming up in a few months, and still, I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 18 still. So
Wow.
yeah.
It's all that chicken and rice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You do
Yeah.
the right things and it works.
Black
All
coffee.
right.
But it's just the simple things in life. It's health, eyesight. I can hear, I can walk. Things that a lot of people take for granted, and things that we're blessed with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the simple things. Well, you know me, it doesn't take much to please me. So
True.
it's just the simple things. Life is good. Everyone's
you're
happy.
happy.
I work with good people. We all get along in real life.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yes.
So it's
It's
positive.
true.
Yes. Just not on television.
Yeah.
Stephanie
Yes.
Joseph,
All right.
what are you thankful for?
Oh my goodness, there's so many things. I'm always bad at summarizing. Top of the list, family. Also my boyfriend, very kind. My job, of course. Love being able to wake up with you guys. That's 3 months in, so that's fun. Health, I feel like, is a really good one too. Yeah, have to say that.
All right.
And you, Dan.
All right, Dan.
Okay,
Turn
Daniel,
the tables on you.
who are you thankful for? I am thankful for, I would say first and foremost, the most enjoyable part of my day. I've said it before, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but even though I complain about it, it's the time that we spend in here, because there is not a day that goes by that we don't laugh like crazy over something in this room. Whether it's appropriate or not is neither here nor there.
Anywhere.
We need that laughter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what keeps us going. So I truly and really and truly, that's what I'm most thankful for more than anything, is just laughter. Because I like it.
Yeah.
I like it
I
a
like
lot.
that too. Yes.
Yeah.
I love to laugh.
You people are good too. I mean,
And you can
You know.
laugh at me.
this is true.
We like
This
to
is-
laugh way
we
fine
do.
with that.
We do a lot of laughing at each other. I think
Yeah.
one of the things that's kind of unique about our little group is that we are self-deprecating, and it's okay that we allow you can poke me, and we
right.
Yeah.
We respect each other. It's all
yes,
good.
yes. We have a good relationship, and I think that's important. And I'm also thankful for those people, you
Yeah.
at
you
home.
viewers,
guys.
yes.
How could I
Because without
forget?
you guys, there's no point in us showing up on a daily basis doing what we do. So I would argue it's the viewers, then the turkey, and then the laughter, and
Ham.
then my then ham,
Okay, ham's good.
then fudge,
Pecan pie.
and then my family. Pecan pie, and then my family.
Hottie toddies, rum, whiskey, gin.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We're going hard this
Not
Thanksgiving.
all in one concoction, but somewhere spread out through this extravaganza that we call
You're
the
in
holidays.
tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have to give you a ride.
Yeah. No, I'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll finish by
I'm
noon
hanging
today.
out
Don't
with the
worry.
Pirate Toy Fund guys, so that's going to be really fun there.
Yeah.
No whiskey.
You drink it like a pirate
Promise.
before that.
No,
Just
no
toys
whiskey,
for the
I promise.
kids.
And I'm going to check this right now to see if it's happening in real time. I want to see because there is someone who should be watching our show this morning that we're also thankful for.
Do we have time?
Well, no, I'm just trying to pull it up on YouTube to
Is it Lloyd
make
Track?
sure to see. No.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It is. We got it. We got another comment.
Uh-oh.
It's from an
Is it good?
Abigail Fridman
Oh.
who says, "Miss you guys. Happy
Oh, I miss you, Abby."
Thanksgiving." We miss you, Abby. We also like worst fan ever on here because he enjoys watching us on YouTube.
You should too.
That's always a plus. Yeah, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more Arc Rochester to come, including when we come back, we're going to see how fast we are on our feet. What are we doing?
Goodness. Guess we'll find out. We're back after this.
Okay.
It's game time here on Arc Rochester.
Survey says.
I think you wanted to do game time.
Do it again. Yeah, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. One more time.
Can't
One more
do
time.
it now.
One more time. All right.
It's game time.
I knew it. We can get one more.
On Arc Rochester, we are going to be playing a special Thanksgiving edition of Scattergories that, depending on how it goes for us, you can play as well at home. We have some guests, too.
No, you can play with your guests at home. They're not guests, they're employed. Let's go over these rules.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to play categories.
Me neither.
And I don't think Steph does.
No, I don't think I have. Okay.
So we're
So we're all
going
new.
to learn these rules together.
All
We
right.
each have the same
boy.
list of prompts in front of us. Everyone take a pen.
Thank you.
Pen.
Thank you.
Pen. I'm giving you all a list of prompts, and you're
No
going to.
one look at
No,
them.
Come on.
no one look at them.
pen is
Keep
really
them
hard to
face-
open.
It's like
keep them
Regents
face
exams.
down.
Thank you.
And don't try and read through. You're probably going to need
Not
something
looking.
to write
Oh,
on.
okay.
You'll probably need something to write on.
Thank
This
you.
is like voting, putting your thing
Okay.
in the machine.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Now, producer Ashley is going to be rolling a letter die.
Okay.
And from that letter, that needs to be the first letter of all the answers for the questions on this list. We have a 1-minute time limit for all of them, Ashley.
Lost.
You have to answer all of them, all the ones on your list, in 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay. After We'll read through the answers. Points are only earned if you have an answer that's unique and different from everyone else's. So if we all guess the same thing with the same letter for the same question, nobody gets a point.
Cancels out. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
When do we begin?
I need the rules.
When do we begin?
Stand by, I'm gonna play some 1 minute timer.
Stand by.
But the timer's
Can we
already
read these
up.
questions out loud?
Through
Go. Just go. What's the? We don't have a letter.
D.
She didn't give us a D.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. And then,
Oh my. This is tough.
Okay, I feel like, are we getting extra time here?
I need extra time.
20 seconds.
oh,
What are you?
Okay, we'll go to the end of the music.
Okay.
For some reason, it's going.
This is not going well.
No. Holiday song.
And stop writing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, and now here's what I'm going to do. For you, for those of you at home, I'm just going to read the questions or read the prompts to you so you have an idea of what we were answering. First is Thanksgiving
Now you gotta go around and say your answers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So first is Thanksgiving dinner side dish. Chris?
dessert.
Marty.
Dumplings.
Dinner rolls.
Danishes.
Oh, do we all get a point then?
Ding ding ding, all get a
We all get
all
a
right.
point. Okay, up next, the thing we're thankful for.
Dessert.
Good answer. I didn't have anything with a D.
I said dishwasher.
Oh.
I didn't have one for a
That is
while.
good.
That's good.
That is good.
I said Dan Shrek.
Oh.
Thanksgiving dessert.
I put dessert. I was at a loss.
Can you do
I should have
that?
done that.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you
You
play.
don't- Oh, you did.
Count.
Doesn't count.
Well, I just went blank on that one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I didn't have one.
You didn't
either.
have anything? I put Danishes again.
Oh, that's a good
Okay.
one.
Activity you do on Thanksgiving Day.
Drink.
Oh, that's a good one.
De-stress.
Dine.
Dance.
Oh.
I don't want to see that.
What is your What is your holiday movie?
Didn't have one. I wasn't fast enough.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Controversial pick because it's always a debate, but I put Die Hard.
That's the way to go. I
appropriate.
put Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. It's not a holiday
Okay.
movie, but it's the only thing I could think of with a
Better
date.
than what I put down.
Oh.
I don't get a point?
That's not a holiday movie.
They celebrate summer in that movie.
Okay. The season's wrong.
A Thanksgiving tradition.
I was blank.
Dessert?
I wanted to put dessert, but I was like, I gotta
Okay.
change it up.
You got too many desserts on there.
Marty?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I put decking the halls.
Okay.
I put dancing.
You guys are reusing a lot of these. I
Yeah.
didn't know we could do that.
Yeah, why not? She didn't say we couldn't.
She didn't.
Thanksgiving Day beverage.
Dessert smoothie.
I went Simpsons. I said Duff's.
Oh, nice.
I did not have an answer for this one.
I didn't either, so I made up dandelion milk.
I feel like that might be real.
Dandelion
Maybe
wine.
we'll have to look it up.
I think the milk
Does that
disqualifies you.
one
I'm
The
giving
milk
myself a point.
Oh, we had the fish
The
that
fish
we were
milk.
milking a couple days ago. So,
Oh no.
Your holiday decoration.
I didn't have one. I wasn't fast enough. I was going through my desserts.
I wasn't fast enough either.
Only thing I could think of was tinsel, so obviously.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
I have one, but I don't know that it's a holiday. A dream catcher.
No.
Okay. Don't get that one. Holiday song.
I didn't have
Nothing.
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 I put deck the halls. Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
La, 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 la.
Bum, 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 bum.
Perfect. I have nothing, so no points for me. Thing you might wear on Thanksgiving.
Dessert.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Denim.
Oh,
True.
That's
True.
a great one. I did not have that.
Especially if you're celebrating Thanksgiving in Canada.
Sorry. Wrong month.
Canadian tuxedo.
Yes, right.
What'd you put?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I didn't put anything.
You didn't put anything. I
No.
didn't put anything either. Thing you might wear on Thanksgiving that begins with a D. Denim, dessert, a dress, drapes.
Depends what kind of party you're going to.
Depends. That.
Not you writing it down.
Listen, I want the point, okay? Boom. And yes.
Does that count?
Yes.
Can he do that?
No.
No,
Okay.
I gave it the trademark. It's got the little restricted.
Oh. Okay.
That was the last one.
So, what are we looking like for scores?
You look at bad.
The winner is, with a whopping 6 points, Stephanie Joseph.
Go, Steph.
Game
Yes.
time.
Look at it. I did
She
the
wrote
Dinner rolls, dishwasher, dine, die hard, deck the halls. That's not 7.
6.
She said
Okay.
6.
Look at the tallies.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought we
Let's
were
wrap
not.
it up, sore loser.
Exactly.
you get?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I got Danish, Dan, Danish, dancing, dancing,
You got 5.
dandelion milk,
No, we didn't
No,
give
you
you that
get
one.
that.
and depends.
No.
All right.
You'll get back into life.
I guess I lose.
Thankful for winning.
You guys.
Well, I only
didn't
got
do-
2.
You guys didn't do it.
I got the
Seriously,
first and
you got
last.
2?
I got the first and last.
Mark
Marty.
got 4, Chris got 5, Dan got 5.
Really?
Oh no, I did get these. Yeah, so I undersold myself. I did have 4.
was just.
I feel
can't even count.
I listen. I'm not making accusations.
lose.
I'm just gonna say it's fixed. It was fixed.
Fix, guys.
You can repeat that.
Read it and weep.
Stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester. We're back on the other side of the break. You're the winner, okay? We get it, Steph. You won.
Y'all get a prize. There we go.
Thank you so much for coming back in. We appreciate it.
How you been?
Thank you.
All right. No real complaints.
No?
Busy as ever.
Yeah.
A million little complaints. See if you want to hear those. I'm more than happy.
No, let's just stick with
It's
thankful.
not complaining, it's venting.
There you. That's exactly what I say. 9:30 this Thursday morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Dan Schrack.
And I'm Stephanie Joseph. We've still got a lot more to get to here on ARC Rochester, so let's jump right into our next guest this morning.
All right, let's do it. A local restaurant is hosting an event raising money for Honor Flight with great music and some great eats.
Yeah, this morning we're joined by Honor Flight's Amy Mooney and a representative from one of the bands that will be performing, Steve Ball, to tell us more. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Happy Thanksgiving to both of you as
Same,
well.
Same to you.
So let's first start off with this event that is coming up. It's honoring a really great cause, Honor Flight, as we know.
So this year, this is our second annual year doing this event, and we are lucky enough to have AP Enterprises sponsoring this event this year, and Bunce's is hosting. It is all the proceeds for this event are going to go towards Honor Flight to help send veterans on their trip of a lifetime.
Do me a favor, just for somebody who may be unfamiliar with what Honor Flight does for our veterans, can you talk us through what a typical trip would look like?
So we fly veterans down to tour the memorials to visit and reflect with their fellow veterans. And it's an overnight trip that the Rochester Hub offers.
To D.C.,
To
correct?
D.C., yep. We fly into Baltimore and get an escort into D.C., and then we tour the memorials all throughout the day, have lunch, come back to the hotel, have a nice dinner, have a little social time, and then they get a good night's sleep, and we fly back the next day, and then they're greeted by the community, a greeting that they should have received when they initially came back from service.
I would imagine that welcome is truly exceptional and something to witness in person. But I wonder, on the trip, what is the response from the veterans when they're out there? Because I have to imagine they're going through a gamut of emotions.
The emotions, they run rampant. I mean, it's happy, it's reflection, it's remembering. It's just, but it's all positive feedback. It's a trip that everybody enjoys. We have veterans that have flown that still talk about it to this day as one of their best and most memorable times.
So important.
No, definitely.
So as of our 87th mission, which was a few weeks ago, we've flown 4,415 veterans down on their trip of a lifetime.
That's incredible.
Wow, it truly is.
And
That
it's
is
because
incredible.
of events on Sunday, our community, generous people, organizations that we're still able to do this.
Yeah.
So.
And speaking of Sunday's event, I kind of want to get to you and about the role that your band will play in helping out.
So we, the Dawgs, which is, we are a 100% fundraising band out of Rochester. We've done a bunch of shows. This one we've organized is, as we've talked about, a multi-band event. I think there's 10 acts, one of which is Begging Angels, which we're going to see here a little bit later. Fantastic hall pass, 80s. It's just a day full of music for an amazing cause. We start around 12:30. We go till about 7:30. You know, just one after another, just different kinds of music all day. And the Dawgs are not only organizing the event, but we're playing a short set ourselves. So,
Steve, how did this begin for you? Because I don't know, you think you hear, oh, they're a great Rochester band or great musicians, and then they're donating their time. They're coming together. They're performing as a unit, a musical up on stage, and they're all doing. Why do it? Why are you doing this?
Well, it's interesting. So we started this as a work band, and that was donating their time for a United Way event. And one thing led to another. Over the course of the last 7 or 8 years, we've done 80 some odd shows, raised $185,000 for charity. But I think the answer is that you can look at playing for compensation, which most people think of as financial. For us, we feel like we're being compensated, but it's not money. It's a feeling that we get, the opportunity we have to give back to the community. We've met some amazing people, like this young lady here, through all of this journey that we've been on, and so to us, there's amazing satisfaction, and we get to play, and we get to have fun, and it's outstanding. So
That's what it's all about.
So, and even with some of these groups that are playing too, some of the members of Hall Pass and other groups that are playing have been touched by this organization as well, as they have flown with family members.
I had that opportunity with my father. That's kind of
Wow.
how this particular association started. So.
Do you want to elaborate a little bit more and tell us a little bit about that?
So we were, my dad is a vet, and he had the opportunity to fly, and he asked me to be his companion chaperone. What's the word for it?
Guardian.
Guardian, that's it, yeah. And you know, you start the day very early in the morning, and the Dawgs had just sort of started doing this fundraising thing, and I met the person who was responsible for putting on events at the time. That morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning, we started talking about what we did. We took the flight, and you know, as Amy said, it was a flight of a lifetime for both me and my father, actually. And so, you know, doing what we do for 35 different agencies in Rochester, how could we not also do one after the experience that me and my father had?
Yeah.
And we're grateful for that.
Well, and the community is grateful for all that you do. We're going to be continuing this conversation, so you don't go anywhere, because coming up in just a little bit, we're actually bringing some of the bands in here. You're going to get live performances right here in the studio. For somebody sitting at home, though, who wants to know more information, where can they go?
I would say go to the Dawgs Facebook page. Everything you need to know is there. Otherwise, just show up at Bunsey's on Empire Boulevard in Webster at 12:30 on Sunday and spend the day with us musically and, you know, celebrating Honor Flight as well.
I have it up on my Facebook page and the Honor Flight Facebook page as well.
Terrific.
Right.
And we'll make sure we have links to that for you to see on 13wham.com.
And hey, don't forget to watch us also on YouTube as well. We're streaming right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel.
We're back after this. Welcome back. 9:39 this Thanksgiving Thursday. For country superstar Martina McBride, today is the debut of her new reality television show. It's a competition show called Second Chance Stage.
It's coming out on Max today, as you said, and I got to talk to her all about it. Take a look.
Second Chance Stage. I watched the trailer. I think it is amazing. But for some viewers of ours who haven't seen the trailer just yet, how would you describe the show?
Second Chance Stage is a show that gives a second chance to people who have had a dream, a talent that they have had to put on hold for whatever reason. You know, life gets in the way, as they say. We've had people that have had to put their career on hold for, you know, to take care of a loved one, to raise a family. There are lots of different reasons. And so this show gets them back on stage, and they get the opportunity to perform in front of a live audience on television, and the chance at $100,000 grand prize.
It's truly amazing. What convinced you or what made you want to be a part of this show?
I just love the fact that it's uplifting. It's a positive show. It's heartwarming. The stories are great. The talent is great. It's just something that I wanted to be a part of because of the positivity of it, and just, you know, how great is it that you're able to help someone have a second chance at their dream.
Definitely. A lot of those stories, even I was like holding back tears because they really are inspiring. And it's amazing that, you know, some people that you may not have heard about, you never know what someone may be going through, but they're getting that chance to be back in the spotlight. So really great. And you also are joined by two other judges. So Tay Diggs, who happens to be from around our area, as well as Heidi Gardner. What has it been like to work with them?
It is awesome. I mean, we had never met before the show, and we just hit it off immediately, and had so much fun working on this show. And each, you know, Judge, Tay, and Heidi, and myself both have something kind of unique and specific to bring to the panel, with our different areas of expertise. And we worked together really, really closely, and just had a blast. And we're moved to tears many times by the stories and by the talent. And it was just an unforgettable experience.
That is for sure. And you kind of touched on it already, but I was going to ask you, you know, each of you has your own expertise, for example. So how do you sort of complement each other as a team dynamic?
I think we listen to each other and support each other. And mostly we were brought together by our desire to help someone, you know. So I think we're coming from the same place, all three of us. So that definitely helps.
Yeah. And you've already kind of mentioned it before in terms of, you know, why you were inspired to join this show. But is there a favorite moment, you know, without spoiling, because I know that we're just a few days out from the premiere date, but I guess what's your favorite?
It's hard to pick a favorite. That's like picking a favorite, you know, between your children. It's like they're all so different. You know, we had comedians, singers, dancers, we had groups, we had individuals. So everybody was really different and had something special to bring to the table. But there's some unforgettable moments for sure in the show. Just, you know, really just hearing people's stories and then watching them perform. And, you know, we had a woman who is in her early 80s who was a performer and had to give up her career to raise her family, for instance. And so, you know, watching her walk out on stage dressed in purple and so regal and so confident, and just connected with the audience in such a beautiful way. That was a special moment.
That is for sure. I want to talk about you now. You have an amazing career, not just only music, but I've also been seeing you have a cookbook, a new wine, for example. Tell us a little bit about where you are at right now.
Yeah, well, I do have a new wine, so that's a new adventure for me, being a winemaker. So we're going to make several wines, but we started with a rosé, which is one of my personal favorites. It's called Luna and Finn wine. You can get it at lunaandfinnwine.com. And that's just kind of a fun adventure for me to be on right now.
Definitely. And I want to also talk about what's next for you, for example, anything in terms of music. I know in the past you've done some holiday music as well.
You know, just more music, more performing, and right now it's just really concentrating on this show, and I just want everybody to enjoy it. It airs Thanksgiving Day, streaming on Max, and I think people are just really going to love it.
Definitely. I want to thank you again so much for your time. Really enjoyed speaking with you. And we will have all the information about the upcoming show on our website, foxrochester.com.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. 9:47 this morning. Just a few minutes ago, we spoke about a benefit show at Bunce's in Webster, raising funds for Honor Flight.
We certainly did. Now it's time to get a special live in-studio performance from one of the bands performing the Begging Angels. Thank you both so much for waking up bright and early and coming in.
Happy Thanksgiving.
How long have the two of you been playing now?
8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
And why take part in this benefit for Honor Flight? What is it about Honor Flight that you said, yeah, we got to do this?
Pretty much anything that has to do with veterans. I feel like we owe them the absolute most for everything that they sacrifice, their families. So anytime we get the opportunity to do anything that involves veterans, we're in 100%.
For sure. And for anyone at home who wants to know a little bit about your sound, how would you describe it?
Probably Americana. It's a little country, a little southern rock, a little classic rock. We kind of both came from different roots of music, so we kind of blended it all together, and I think
I was a heavy metal drummer, and
yes,
that's how the story goes.
Yes.
When did we switch from drums to guitars?
So I've been playing.
Did we dabble both?
No, I always was a drummer, and I don't know. She just talked me into it, bought me a guitar, and I learned 3 chords, and I was off and running.
Wow.
So, yeah,
And the rest is
still a work
history.
in progress.
That's okay. We all are. What are we going to be hearing from you?
We're going to do an original, actually. It's called Good Life.
Beautiful. Take it away.
Thank you. So many times I feel like giving up.
starting December 1st at Buncey's. We're back right after this.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. That was great. $9:55, time for our final thoughts right here on Arc Rochester. Going to the poll of the day first.
All right. We were asking you about your Black Friday. What's at the top of your Black Friday list? And you see the selections there. Let's get to the responses.
There we go. Electronics.
Yep.
That's what you guys want to buy. As you kick off the Black Friday holiday shopping season, we've got the Begging Angels one more time for us. What are you going to play as we head out?
A little Me and Bobby McGee.
Oh, I love it. Go for it.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. I was feeling as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before the rain rolled us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Oh no. Windshield wipers seven tied. I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, and that's all that Bobby left me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when I sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. All kinds of weather.
Toy fun. Yes. Oh, I'm a little bit too close to this. Yes. And then the next one should be Nighthawks, Rochester Nighthawks.
Okay.
I hope.